protected by the Constitution of the Philippines to make sure every person in the Philippines are able to live peacefully and with dignity, safe from abuse of any individuals, institutions, including the state. Human rights are the basic rights inherent to all human beings, from birth until death. Human rights in the Philippines includes
The right to life. This right means that no one, including individuals and the government, can kill you. Because it is the government's responsibility to protect human rights, they must create laws that safeguard human life and protect you if your life is in danger. The right to life is the often invoked and discussion surrounding war, police brutality, capital punishment, and self-defense.
torture or cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment.
The right to equal treatment before the law, the right to equal protection, which is present in documents like the U.S. Constitution, means that individuals must be treated the same as others in similar conditions. Different treatment under the law based on things like race or gender violates a person's human rights. The right to privacy. Over 150 national constitutions include the right to privacy. It protects citizens from government or corporate overreach and surveillance. In Article 12 of Universal Declaration of Human Rights or UDHR, this right is described as freedom from arbitrary interference with his privacy, family, home, or correspondence.
The right to asylum. This is a very old right that dates back to ancient times. It often had a religious component. The right to asylum protects people fleeing their countries because of persecution.
The right to marry and have family. This right states that everyone of full age without any limitation due to race, nationality, or religion has the right to get married and start a family. Both people in the marriage must also give their free and full consent. No one has the right to marry someone who doesn't consent. The right to marry is not an absolute right, which means that it's subject to national laws that make certain marriage, like a marriage between close relatives, illegal.
The right to freedom of thought, religion, opinion, and expression. Everyone has the right to hold opinion, follow a religion, and change their belief. This applies to both individual practice or within a community. The right also protects a person's right to see, receive and impart information and ideas throughout in any media in many countries. Freedom of expression or freedom of speech is considered the most important right that counts of protected speech frequently debate.
The right to work. This right encompasses a variety of work-related concerns. Everyone has the right to work, but they also have the right to favorable conditions and protection against unemployment. People must also receive equal pay for equal work as well as the right to form and join trade unions. Equal pay for equal work remains a big issue around the world and intersect with discrimination based on gender and race.
The right to education. All human rights are interdependent. The right to education a top priority for the world. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that education must be free through elementary, later education as well as technical and professional education should be available and accessible.
Social services ensure that everyone has a certain standard of living. Article 25 in the UDHR defines this standard as adequate for the well-being and health of an individual and their family. That includes clothing, housing, food, water, medical care, and security in case someone is unable to earn money due to illness, unemployment, etc.